Oh my gosh, that almost happened again. Someone opening the door just as I'm about to open it myself. I saw what happened in that Let's Play episode 9. Man's got snapped. Man's got smacked. I got snapped. I actually got yeeted. And then I broke. Do you think there will be a Bedrock beta tomorrow? And if so, what could it contain? Will it contain more features from Caves and Cliffs? Like what? Grimstone? I mean, Grimstone was added in today's snapshot. So I don't know. And also, I wouldn't even be able to know the beta because my power will be out because there's an ice storm smacking me, smacking my area. And we just suffered from an ice storm not too long ago. Now the power's going to be out again. I'm going to freeze. This weather is just horrible. Man, okay, so they changed the textures. Okay, I'm just realizing my ore variants. They're bad. So they changed the textures of ores in the new snapshot, right? So I'm thinking, how can I incorporate that into this texture pack, especially with variants? Oops. Now I'm burning alive. Okay, this cave goes really deep. That's water. I'm not going to explore this cave right now. But how can I incorporate the new ore types? I mean, not types. The new ore textures into my texture pack. Now, they have variants because, well, someone discovered that Bedrock can have variants. And I've taken advantage of that for a few blocks, such as ores and bookshelves and bricks. But how can I incorporate the new ore textures into... See, with my texture pack, I try to make them kind of uniform. But I guess I'm going to have to let that go. So, yeah. Let me get on my brewing stand so I can get on my anvil. Why is my shield almost broken? What the freak happened to it? But what do you think is going to be in the Bedrock beta if there were one to come out tomorrow? I've already said Grimstone, but I doubt that's going to be in there. And then watch, it is in there. I'm going to be disappointed. We gotta look at what we don't have. We don't have Amethyst Geodes yet in the Bedrock betas. And we don't have the Spyglass. So no Amethyst, no Spyglass. No Tinted Glass either. We do have a lot of the copper things. I say a lot because we're like I said before, we're missing a Spyglass. We don't have the bundles, and I'm wondering how that's going to work with touch controls. Of course, we don't have the new caves, the new world's height, the Grimstone, all the lush caves blocks. We do have the dripstone and the skulk sensor. We have powdered snow and goats. Goats is like the only feature Bedrock has and Java doesn't have so far. And the goat horn. A use for the goat horn, maybe that'd be something. Other than it to play the raid sound. And then after speculating that, what do you think is going to come out in the next snapshot? Do you think a snapshot's coming out next week? Mojang's on a roll, rolling out large snapshots. Apparently, 2 large snapshots in a row. And the one before it, well, it was luscious, but it wasn't really that large. So 3 snapshot weeks in a row? What do you think is going to be in the next snapshot for Java? The biomes? New mountains? The new mountains would be great. The warden? Ooh. Like, what could be in there? And probably changes to ore generation again. Y'all know they changed ore generation. But they say it's not final, so it's likely to change again. I kind of like the new ore generation changes, not gonna lie. Does really add strategy into mining. Shame, they're not introducing any more new ores. Alright, they aren't. It would be cool if they introduced a new ore after just spawns in the deep dark. That would be pretty cool. And what would that new ore be? What, titanium? Nah. Probably has to be a fictional ore. But what would it even be called? Adamantine. Or adamantite. You know, several games have adamantite, but it's actually not a real ore. At least I think it is. Unobtainium. Unobtainium. Sure. It's that very super powered ore found in basically every movie. You know, a lot of things have a fictional overpowered ore or material. Like, you know, Minecraft has netherite, Marvel has vibranium. Like, there's always this super overpowered ore. And many movies have unobtainium or something like that. And Terraria has luminite. So yeah, there's always some sort of overpowered ore that is fictional. Which is a nice little fun fact. I don't know why I'm carrying lapis. I think I was planning on enchanting something, but then I just didn't want to, so. Oh gosh, lag. Now, what is the thing you're least excited for in Caves and Cliffs? Probably all the archaeology things. Y'all know. Yeah, that was pretty much forgotten. Not gonna lie, basically like nobody's talking about that. They're talking about things like the Warden and the new caves and the new mountains, but there's like no talk about the archaeology. So, because not really people are interested of finding a what is it called again? A dig site, an archaeological dig site, and taking a brush and finding a story or things like that. All right, I say that's the most. I say that's the least hyped feature of this entire update. There's missing sugarcane. Uh-oh. Not gonna fix that right now. Everyone's gonna have to be triggered. I don't want to go far because I'm afraid it's just gonna crash my recording. So that's why you see me just like quarantining myself or something. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to return back to the Let's Play Survival World. Because really, my end goal there is just to defeat the Ender Dragon. I'm going to do additional stuff like build gigantic buildings. Maybe one time I will do another Let's Play and then I will build gigantic buildings for no reason other than just for fun. So that's what I need to do. I've actually made an intro and outro, and I actually feel like, unlike the other intros and outros I've made, I feel like these are actually good ones. Instead of like something horrible. Lag. Okay, I don't think we should be going that far. So back to Minecraft snapshots. So, you know, snapshots have been very large lately. And I wonder if Mojang will release another one. What do you think it's gonna contain? Like I said, what, the new biome generation? The Warden? Or new mountain generation? Or probably something else that isn't announced. You know, Mojang tends to uh, make content that was not announced during Minecon. For example, like the Striders and the Lodestone. Those were not announced. But things like Piglins were during Minecon. You know, on my Twitter, I've started predicting how large snapshots will be. I've been doing this for a while. By a while, I mean since what, like Dripstone Caves were added? I forgot what snapshot that was and the name of it. It was like what, early December or late November. So if you go follow my Twitter, which is at AngelPenEarth, you see I occasionally post Snapshot predictions. I'm thinking of starting another channel. I mean, this is going on my second channel. I think I might start another channel relating just only for snapshot predictions. That's an interesting idea. Entrepreneur Earth, why don't you do it? And we're gonna keep it a Twitter exclusive. Maybe if I hit, let's see, we're at like 51 followers on Twitter. If we hit, let's see, 70 followers on Twitter, how about that? Or 75. Let's do 75, because why not? 75 is a pretty good number. So if we hit 75 followers on Twitter, and if we hit 10 subscribers on AZ Harris, my second channel, then maybe I will start a new channel talking only about snapshot predictions, things like that. Then you see visuals of something, I don't know. Snapshot predictions. Snapshot size predictions. And you know what? Maybe I can predict release dates as well. Like release date of I almost said the Nether update, the Caves and Cliffs update. My bet is still on like what, June 15th. Of course, that's not confirmed. That this is just out of the blue release date that I came up with. So don't hope for June 15th. That might actually not be it. It's somewhere in mid-June. Alright, I'm saying mid-June. But like I said, don't rely on that. That's not the actual release date. That's just something I came up with. It has to be on a Tuesday, because that's where they always release updates. So some Tuesday in the middle of June. That's what I'm thinking of. And of course, I will adjust that prediction as development goes on. We're still in feature full snapshots, so still not really things are going on. I might adjust it to May, because how early the snapshots started coming out. So something like late May. But yeah, we're still in snapshots that add features. But you know how it goes. Eventually we'll start getting to snapshots that are making a lot of balancing changes, all the gameplay changes and bug fixes. This happens with every update after 1.13. And then we get the pre-releases, and that's when I can move my release date. Actually, I would continue to like modify the release date prediction as we get less feature additional what am I saying? Snapshots that add features. There we go. So once I start seeing less features in snapshots, I can adjust my release date prediction. And then I do snapshot size analysis, determining how large the snapshot is. Usually if something's a large game changer, like the large caves, then it would be a large snapshot. But if it's something like the lush caves, that would be like the snapshot that introduced all the lush cave blocks. That would be moderate snapshot. That's actually considered a large snapshot, believe it or not, despite the fact that all the features that added wasn't really that big of a deal. But that was just because of all the changes and bug fixes. Maybe I should remove bug fixes from the table. I don't know. And don't ask why there's just beds placed around on the ground, no house. Why? And you know what? We need more light blocks in the game. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna need more light blocks. Well, light stone like blocks. Cause yeah, there's quartz and diorite and maybe andesite. But if I say andesite, then stone and cobblestone are gonna have to be included too, because those are basically the same color. But we got Grimstone, and it's really dark. And, well, it's actually a really cool block. There's the Grimstone tiles. Everyone loves the Grimstone tiles. And fun fact, that's the only Grimstone block that doesn't have a recipe because someone, King Big Dogs, forgot to add the recipe into the snapshots. Wonder if there would be a B snapshot just to add that recipe. And maybe add the ore variants for Grimstone. Because, if you go generate a Java world with the new snapshot, go all the way down, you see the new ore textures, but they're still in stone despite being surrounded completely by Grimstone. That will change in a future snapshot, possibly the next, where they will have an ore variant that is in Grimstone, so it can stop looking out of place. But that, along with the Google tiles, Why was I gonna say Google? I don't know. Grimstone tiles. The recipe for Grimstone tiles and the Grimstone ore variants. Yeah, that should be coming in a future snapshot like the next. They should just make a B snapshot and get it done with like right now, because those are just very small changes. They usually do a B, however, they only do like B snapshots if there's like a very critical bug, like they did one for when they added the drip leaves in all the luscious things, because the game just kept randomly freezing. And I've seen it on Echo Soldier's stream. It was just weird. But yeah, they introduced the B snapshot, which fixed that bug. Well, yeah, but so along with those things, what else do you think is going to be in the next snapshot? The next A snapshot. So next week or the week after, whatever, Mojang always says snapshots are released whenever they ready, whenever they're ready. And sometimes they do release snapshots that that are likely not ready, but they release it anyway. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So snapshots don't come out every week. Just so you know. I mean, we've had like there's no 20W004A. I don't think there was, because there's not enough content, as said by Sliced Lime. Everyone in the Minecraft community are hoping for snapshots every week, just like weather weenies. That's what we call them. Doomcasters, people that overhype hurricanes. They always want a category 5 every week, every year. So yeah, it's like Minecraft community to snapshots every week, as to weather doomcasters to category 5 hurricanes every year. So, you know what? I just decided to make that comparison because why not? But the thing is, you don't get a Category 5 every year, alright? Sure, there's 2016 to 2020, but you know what? I'm thinking that trend will stop in 2021. Because a Category 5 hurricane, like, man, first of all, why? Why would you want a Category 5 hurricane? Is it like just because of his strength? Just because of how fast the winds are, how intense they were? I mean, some part of me actually, not gonna lie, some part of me does actually like Category 5s just for that reason. But I've seen a few people who've gone too far said, I want Category 5s to kill people. I've seen this one comment on one of Direct Weather's YouTube channel when I was subscribed to him. He said, I want a Category 5 to kill 1,000 people. Some people are just cruel. Some people want to see the world burn or destroyed and flooded in this case. And there was Hurricane Ada, which was really close to being a Category 5. And then there was Hurricane Iota, which literally hit the same exact place 2 weeks later. I'm talking about last year. Last year's hurricane season was crazy. I didn't actually expect it to be that crazy. It took 2005 off the throne in terms of named storms. Like, jeez. That was a really crazy hurricane season. And Hurricane Iota was a Category 5. I think I mentioned that. I don't think I did. I don't know. But I doubt Hurricane Iota killed 1,000 people. I think that job was done by Ada, not gonna lie. Because Iota... Oh, when Iota arrived in... What, Nicaragua? Is it? Or Honduras? I think it's Nicaragua. When it arrived there, it was already destroyed from Hurricane Ada. And I bet not many people were there. They probably still in their evacuation destinations from Ada. And probably waiting for their... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that Ada caused more damage, despite the fact that Iota was stronger, because Ada was there first. It doesn't matter. Okay. I was going to say something and then I forgot my sentence. That's nice. But congratulations, you got a Category 5 Weather Doomcasters, and that happened to be the last tropical storm of this season. 2020 literally did a grand finale, didn't it? And I don't know what was up with that hurricane season in abusing already destroyed places. Like I've said that it was... Like I said, Nicaragua was destroyed by Ada and Iota. But it was also, well, touched by Nana. Hurricane Nana was a minimal hurricane, but still something to note. Although Hurricane Nana actually hit Honduras, in northern Honduras. So, not really. So, Nicaragua didn't really get touched by that at all. But then, other places that got abused was like Bermuda. Bermuda was hit by Paulette, and it was threatened by Teddy. Luckily, Teddy made a turn away from Bermuda. But one place that was really abused was Louisiana. Louisiana got hit by 5 hurricanes. That's insane. 5 hurricanes. Here I am complaining about getting hit by 2 ice storms within the same week. But Louisiana getting hit by 5 hurricanes, and I mean, it's not all within the same month, but still, that's crazy. They got hit by a Category 4 Hurricane Laura, two. Is it two? I think it's two. Two category twos? Which was like Gamma. No, not Gamma. Delta and Zeta. Oh, not 5 hurricanes. I mean 5 tropical storms. That's what I mean. 5 tropical storms have hit Louisiana. 3 of them were hurricanes. The other 2 were tropical storms when they made landfall. We had Tropical Storm Cristobal in June, and then Hurricane Marco, but it was a extra tropical depression, I think, when it hit Louisiana. Still counts as a tropical cyclone. Whatever. Well, it was actually extra tropical. Whatever, they got hit by Marco. And they got hit by Marco like 2 or 3 days before they got hit by a Category 4 Laura with 150 miles per hour. That's crazy. And then there was Delta and Zeta. So, yeah. Poor Louisiana. Louisiana already has bad infrastructure compared to the rest of the states. I mean, they don't have the worst, but they're still not great. They still don't have a great infrastructure. Like, I've heard they don't even have beaches. All their beaches are swamps and bayous. My gosh, in Louisiana, I would hate to live in Louisiana. It's ended up in so many worst states to live in lists as well, even before 2020. Even before 2020 happened, destroyed everything. My goodness. Anyway, how? How did I manage to get from talking about Minecraft snapshots to hurricanes? Man, I somehow managed to find a way to get hurricanes into any conversation to myself, huh? Like, one day I'll be talking about, what? What would I be talking about in the future? I don't know. Maybe if I was returning to Geometry Dash, I'd probably talk about what my next level is going to be. Then I somehow managed to start talking about hurricanes. Oh my gosh. So what was I saying? I was talking about starting another... I don't know what I was talking about. But yeah, about that channel about snapshot predictions. No, I remember. I was talking about how everyone wants a snapshot to come out every week. But that just doesn't happen, alright? It doesn't happen every single week. I mean, y'all saw what they did during the holidays. They went on a 4 or 5 week break and didn't release a snapshot at all. And when they finally did, it was a glowing squid and glowing lichen. Or a lichen. Okay, stop. World with no purpose. What is this world? And look, I've already started to prepare for the Caves and Cliffs update by adding tips relating to Caves and Cliffs. I'm gonna have to add more. Okay, apparently I'm geared in this world. Holy crap, what have I been doing? This was surprising. And I've been to the Nether. Okay, so I think my mission here is to find another fortress. I'm not going in here. I need to get some blocks. Whoa. Okay, I think I remember this world. So in this world, I tried to just go through the game without doing much. Sort of like a speed run, but not really a speed run. So, a non-speed run, something. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I was doing in this world, and I said if I die, this world's getting deleted, as if it was hardcore, but it's not in hard mode.